What's happening, boys and girls? How the devil are we? Shanksy here, and today we're going to be talking about them tier 2 islands. All right, it's a nightmare getting from tier 2 into tier 3. I get it, I'm there myself, but hopefully on this island guide I'm going to show you a ton of places to get a redonkulous amount of mats, and maybe a couple that you missed along the way as well. So it's going to be a long one. Let's get into it. Right, guys, what we're going to do is we are going to start from Lunterra. All right, we're going to start from Lunterra, Wavestrand Port, and we're going to basically sail along the bottom and hit all the islands on the way to Rowendell. Well, not all the islands, but the large majority of them. They're going to be really, really, really good, right? Now, I'm going to assume that you've watched the first video about the tier 1 mats and you've already been to Pato and you've finished the gold quest there and you've picked up Sway. If you have, sweet as. If you haven't, go do that now, Pato. While you're there, guys, as well, we've also let's set sail. We also want to be keeping an eye on an island called Harmony Island. So Harmony Island's over here. It's right next to Rowendell, and it's a compass island. It's a challenge island, and it will appear every now and again. Now, on Harmony Island, you can get the Song of Harmony. I think it's about a 2 in 3 chance, like 66% chance of it dropping, but I don't have solid figures on that. 97.6% of statistics are made up on the spot, apparently. So, what we need to be doing is keeping an eye on these to find out when Harmony Island's going to be coming up. We can also go to the view calendar, and so we've got like Wednesday. What have we got tomorrow? We've got field bosses. What Adventure Island's got coming up? Lush, Monty, and Opportunity. Okay, so it's not then. Today, we've got Chaos Gates and Adventures. We've got Drumbeat, Oblivion, and Phantom Wing. Sweet. Thursday, Bosch, Adventure Island. And basically, we want to be keeping an eye on this to make sure when Harmony Island does come up, we're going to go over there and do it, because the song on Harmony Island is going to be needed. And you can see it doesn't pop up all the time. I think the next time... There we go. The next time is Saturday the 12th. So make sure you go there Saturday the 12th. You may not get it straight away. You may have to wait a few more days till you can get it. So be it if that's the case. I had to go back there twice, I think, to get it. So keep an eye on that. You want Harmony Island. You want the Song of Harmony, and then you want Sway from Pato. On the flip side of that, there's another island that pops up every now and again, which is an absolute nightmare if you're planning on getting the island sold, but that's another video, is Shangara, or Shangra. Now, Shangra has 3 different options of spawning, and the best thing to do is look into trade chat, or area chat about 5-10 minutes before it spawns, and people will link you where it's coming, and then you sail over there. And there's another song that we want to get from there as well. With those 3, we should be able to do every single quest along our way. So, anyway, where were we? We were at East Lunterra. Let's get you guys some mats. The first that we're going to go to is Fomona Island. Fomona Island's incredibly unique as well, guys, that you can actually do this island twice, but one has to be on a different character, right? So if your alt is a different sex to your main, you can do this island again. You can do this basically once with a male character, once with a female character. I'll see you over at Fomona. Arrived on Fomona Island. As you can see, nothing too crazy. Not an incredibly big island. There are 5 Makoko Seeds locations there, which I believe is a secret passage behind me. Up there, 2 over there. And no idea where the other one is because I can't see it on the map for some bizarre reason. But we have got all the 5. Anyway, there is going to be a purple quest chain on this one. This island is an absolute breeze. You don't even need to leave the island. You're literally running back and forth. Bosh, 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 bosh. Here's a ton of mats. Lovely. Thank you very much. And you can do it in your alt. Absolutely awesome, awesome island for this. I think the yellow quest is about here, and it involves basically running from here up to about here and then up there and then... You get it. You know what you're doing. Sweet. Let's move on. From there, we are off to Awana Island. Basically, the holiday island. Believe the Korean version's Bikini Island. And there is a quest line. I think it's hidden, if I remember rightly. So I'll see you over there. Here we are, Awana Island. Now, I believe there's a purple quest line that you want to finish as well as going down the beach. And you're going to be looking for a box. Yep, like a cardboard, wooden, I don't know, a box, right? And that's basically going to give you a random secret quest line that you're going to just run back and forth on the island and get an absolute ton of mats. I think my box was around here. I think it was around here somewhere, so fairly far down the island. Keep looking for it. It's one of them items that you can just interact with. It's not going to be pinpointed on your map or anything like that. Run over there and it will start the quest line. Bit of back and forth. And there's a lot of mats, guys. A lot. Mats for days. Right, let's move on. Right, from Awana Island, guys, we are going to sail up to Lebanon. Lebanon, again, real simple island. Now, I believe this quest line takes you a few different places. I think I had actually finished most of it already. But it's fairly straightforward. The island token is a rapport one. Absolute nightmare. But everything else is fairly straightforward, and you do get a nice amount of mats on this one for a little bit of sailing around. So, as you can see, on the island, only that dude up there to talk to. Real simple. And, yeah, that's going to give you a nice amount of tier 2 mats. So, moving on from there. Now... I've seen a few videos that point out Revelry Row as a place to get mats. I genuinely can't remember getting anything from Revelry Row, so I'm going to swerve it in this video. I just can't remember getting any mats from there. What I can remember getting an awful lot of mats from, though, is the Distorted Island. That is going to be our next stop from Liebenheim all the way over to the Distorted Island. I'll see you over there. Right, guys, here we are at the Distorted Island. Now, this is a bit of a funny little island, man. There is no mini-map here. You're going to run up through this big old gate. You're going to see the front door. You're going to run over to the front door, and it's not going to let you in. You're going to be like, what? What stupid island? Right? So, you've got to come down here, and to the right, as if you were facing the door, there's a secret passageway, and you're going to go through this door here. From there... we are going to be looking for some little old dude, a little bit like Q from Star Trek, right? Like he's a interdimensional phase-shifting dude. There is no rhyme nor reason, from what I can see, to the way the rooms are laid out. You literally just keep on running forward and backwards, until you find this dude. You talk to him and you pick up a quest. You run forwards and backwards some more to find him again, and so on and so on and so on. He will eventually... give you a quest to do a cube. So once you have that quest to do a cube, go over to like Lunterra, wherever you want to go, do your cube, team up with people, get that platinum chest, good rewards from that as well. Come back here and he is going to give you an absolute shed ton, like a truckload of mats, and he's going to give you the island token. And that was super simple, right? Some real easy mats there. Now, keep in mind, guys, and this is worth noting as well, if you've already got a character in Tier 3 and you haven't done some of these islands or haven't picked up some of these quest lines, it's a great way to get your ults up as well, right? So you can still go back on your ults if you haven't already done that. So this one here, Distorted Island, is absolutely golden. As I say, it's going to take you a little bit of time to get out. I'm probably actually better off just Song of Escape in it, because it's a nightmare trying to find your way in or out of that place. Anyway, where are we off to next? This one, we are going east. We're basically going all the way over to Rowendell, and then a little bit beyond, actually, as well. So from there, we're going to be looking around, and we're going to find this isle right there, the Twilight Isle. And I'll see us over there. This is a spicy one. So, welcome to the Twilight Isle. This is an absolutely gorgeous isle with an absolutely terrible dungeon. I don't know about you. It's one of them stealth dungeons that you have to do eventually, and I'm about as subtle as a brick through your front window. So stealth is not really my forte. If you are struggling with this one, I can probably do a guide on it. I've done it that many times because you've got to do it RNG based to get the island salt if you're interested in that. But this island is going to give you a lot of mats, guys. A lot of mats. Literally, don't open anything while you follow along with this video. Don't open anything, and just let me know down below how many chests you come up with in the end. Like it's going to be crazy, guys. It's going to blow your minds how much mats you're going to get. Is it going to get you straight from tier 2 to tier 3? No, of course not. Of course it's not. I mean, you're going to be stuck with the rest of us pulling your hair out at the high 1,000 without a shadow of a doubt. But is it going to boost you a hell of a long way? Yes, it is. So do the Twilight Isle. Absolutely awesome, awesome, awesome place to go. Right, from there, let's move on. Still got a lot to do. Still got a lot. We ain't done yet, boys and girls. We ain't done yet. We sailed half the damn world, and we ain't done yet. So where do we go from there? Very good question. We are going to go over to Hypno's Eyes. Hypno's Eyes is an phenomenal island. You might actually want to Bifrost this one, in all fairness. It's that good. So I'll see you over there. Welcome to Hypno's Eyes. Why am I going to Bifrost this? Well, hopefully it all becomes clear in the meantime, right? So we're going to do a purple quest. We're going to go all round doing the purple quest, bit of this, bit of that. You know, you can follow along very, very simply. After we finished our purple quest, old blue-eyed Calvassus is going to open up as a rapport guy. Now, blue-eyed Calvassus is cracked with rapport. Like, he's got a giant heart, he's got masterpieces, he's got the island token, all that stuff. If you need more info on the rapport, link down below for the video. If you don't need the more info, sweet as, just make sure you start working on him because he's got a ton of rewards. On the flip side of that, this has also got an amazing daily, which gives you really, really good rewards. And for a very, very little amount of work where you just go back in the arena, beat up a few ads and bosh, like you're talking big amount of leap stones per day. On top of all of that, once you have finished your main quest line on this island and you've unlocked that and that's it, you think you're good to go, right? No, you're not. Get back in here and check this camera out on the right-hand side. Again, a 2-minute quest line is going to net you an absolute ton of mats. There's so many mats on this island, it's unbelievable. Plus, combined with a daily, plus combined with where we're about to go now. Well, where the hell are we going now, Shanks, I hear you ask? And that's a very good question. Now, this one, if you've made it this far in the video, you're an absolute legend, right? This one is a bit of a bonus one for you. This one is a bit of a cheeky bonus one for you because it's not quite for tier 2 mats, but it is going to get your character stacked, right? So I'm going to go down to there to repair my ship, but we're not going to there. We are going to be going to the Anguish Isle. Now, required item level 1100. And you're like, what? I'm watching this video like, come on, Shanks. I'm like, 800-900 tops. It's fine. You don't actually need to be 1100 on this island. We're not going to be able to do the dungeon, but we're going to be able to get ourselves on course for the dungeon. I'll see you over there. It is worth noting as well, guys, even if you've been following this video along the whole way, your ship's probably getting a little bit battered by now, right? And we don't want to be sailing in to the Tempest Seas. It's not the Dead Sea or anything. It's not that crazy, but we don't want to be sailing in and taking unnecessary damage. Even if you've not unlocked Punica, you can still use the port to repair your ship. So it's worth noting before we sail over there, repair your ship up, right? Now we are at the Anguish Isle. There's a few good things on this island, right? As well as this dungeon. I can't do it yet. I'm not 1100. I'm close, but I'm not 1100 yet. I still need to get a little bit more engravings and stuff. I still need to get myself over that edge. But there is a daily quest here that I can do. Now, this isn't a daily that's going to pop up as part of your Una's tasks. No, this is a daily quest that you can do every single day. It resets. And you can do this and you will pick up a Garden of Despair key. Plus, you'll get some of these mats here. Now, These mats, once you can do the Garden of Despair, are absolutely insane. The amount of rewards that you can get from this is disgusting. Now, we can only get 1 key per day. That's it. 1 key per day, but we can do it every single day. Once we get to tier 3 and we've got that item level, we can knock out this dungeon as many times as we want with the amount of keys that we've got. So, if we're over at Hypnos anyway, we're doing our daily. Get this done. This is going to be a massive little boost for you, for those that have made it this far in the video. So, I'm going to get this daily done, and then we'll go over to the next island. It's also worth noting, before I get started, or showing you the daily, in fact. Now, you can go kill these mobs. If you're a higher item level, you can go kill these mobs. They take a little bit. They're not super easy or super straightforward. They're not terribly tough. Or you can just run around collecting these bits on the floor. Now, you only need to get 100 of these things per day. It's not incredibly difficult regardless of your item level. So don't panic too much if you don't think you're the right item level. Plus, there'll be a lot of people doing this as well, which you just need to basically get the tag on the minion. So, I'm going to finish this off. Then we'll head over to our next island. And you've got that done. And honestly, I wish I'd started this sooner. I wish I could show you the rewards that you get once you're able to do this dungeon. Honestly, it's insane. It's insane. You can make bank over here. So start this island up ASAP. Don't matter your item level. As I say, there'll always be people knocking around to give you a hand and stuff like that on the island doing their daily as well. So Hypno's Eyes as a Bifrost isn't a bad location at all. Right, we've got one more big island for you. Now, we're going to be able to get this started without Heavenly Harmony, but we're not going to be able to finish it without Heavenly Harmony, as well as the Shangra side of things. So, we're going to go over to the Azure Wind. Now, for this one, guys, I'll see you over there, but I'm actually going to link down in the description below a map to Azure Wind, because there's that many quests on this island that you're going to basically get a little bit lost, because none of them are marked either. So I'm gonna link this map on maxroll.gg to this map, and honestly, just follow it along. It's going to help you out tremendously. I'll see you over the island and show you what I mean. Right, guys, so this is Azure Wind. Now, it's a funny old map, this one. It really is. There are a number, so you basically come in, you finish this purple quest line, you finish a yellow quest line, and then there are a number of little horses, and I mean there's a ton of little horses that you interact with, and a little goblin pops up, and they might ask you a riddle, you got to solve a puzzle, you got to do a race, all that type of stuff. And basically, once you've done all of those, the final race one pops up, the final riddle one pops up, the final puzzle one pops up, and so on. And each time you complete one of these little horses, which can genuinely take anywhere between a minute to like 30 seconds, or 30 seconds to a minute, you're going to get mats. Like, stupid amount. But to complete the island, we need Heavenly Harmony. At the end of that, we're also going to pick up a dragon egg from this area over here. I'll run over there in a second. There's a dragon egg, but we need the Shangra song there as well. So then you need to go to Shangra and then back to Shangra and back. And there's a lot of running around. I'm still on the quest line myself, but that all starts from over there. So it helps if you've gone to Shangra before we get here. Right, links down below for this island. I think that covers it all. There's also one more island that I've got marked off here. And honestly, my own bad memory, I genuinely can't remember if I've got any mats from this one or not. But I got the island soul, and it's very unlike me to go there. If I don't know. I can't remember it. Maybe go check it out if you're here anyway. It's very close to Hypnos. Go give it a little whirl. And yeah, hopefully this has covered all of the tier 2 islands and a few quests that you may have missed, as well as that absolute golden nugget there of the Anguish Isle. Hope that's helped, guys. If it has, do me a favor, leave a like, leave a comment for the YouTube algorithm, share it with your friends if anyone's new to Lost Ark and looking for a hand to get out of tier 2. Hopefully this guide can help him out. If it has, consider hitting that subscribe button. I do stream on Twitch Monday to Friday, and I'm predominantly only streaming Lost Ark at the moment because I am super addicted. Right, that is it for me today, boys and girls. Until next time, be smart, be strong, be safe, and until next time, take it easy.